It is Thursday, June 18, 2015 here in Spokane, Washington, and I am Deacon Kyle, and I will be ordained a priest tomorrow. Hi, and welcome to the Deacon Year weekly show about the life of at least one transitional deacon preparing to become a Catholic priest. Once again, I'm Deacon Kyle. I'm here at the Immaculate Heart Retreat Center in Spokane, Washington on the eve of my ordination. I'm actually going to see some of my family, a bunch of extended families from across 3 different continents, North America, Asia, Europe, and I'm here with a friend of mine, Father McGill. Hey! It is the morning of June 19th, the morning of my ordination last night. We visited some of my family. I expect a bit more relatives, but we're just slowly gathering here in Spokane, and we're now having a brunch for the family, for the priest of the diocese, and there's a lot of people downstairs, so I will head down. And I'm actually feeling pretty good. Last night I was just feeling very calm and peaceful, confident. I think that things will happen, and things will get done, and it'll be beautiful and great. There's Bishop being mobbed by my family. There we go, more cameras. Hi, there's Mom. There's Matt. There's Dad. Hey, David.
Hey, Kyle.
She had makeup on?
No, should I?
No, I don't know what they were doing to you.
Oh, makeup?
Oh, it was the mic.
The
Okay.
mic.
Okay, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Just so you know, we're Sky Studios. We're doing a video about the vocations in Spokane, and what we're really trying to do is trying to build this culture of discernment here in the diocese, and we hope you look forward to the product.
It's about 5:45 now. I'm at the sacristy of the Cathedral of Our Lady of Lourdes, and the ordination will begin in about 45 minutes. My whole extended family that was here, we just did a pretty nice and quick photo shoot with some good friends of ours from the Tri-Cities area. Some great photos, and yeah, just have to get vested soon and just go for it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. If there's anything like nerves, it's excitement and anticipation. It's happening. It's kind of surreal. It is quite surreal. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
You want the flash on, Raven?
We get tunnel light here.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's about 11:30 at night, Friday, and I'm a priest, and it is quite incredible. I am very surreal. I'm tired, but happy, very happy, and yeah, I can't really believe it happened. It is now Tuesday, June 23rd, and I am now back in the family home in Pasco, Washington, and these past few days have certainly been quite the whirlwind. I won't try to repeat myself regarding the details of the ordination itself. I would recommend you take a look back at the video I did for Father Matt, because the ordination rite pretty much is the same from ordination to ordination. However, I would like to share 3 moments that I thought were very particularly emotional or impactful for me. The first was at the very start of the ordination liturgy in Spokane, something I didn't quite expect, but as I looked out, I was seated in the first pew next to my mom and the rest of my family, and in the sanctuary it was just filled with priests, and they were just there standing together, singing together with the entrance hymn. And something about that really struck me for me, because I realized within this liturgy I'm going to join that brotherhood, that fraternity of priests. It was an unexpectedly powerful moment. The second I would like to share is when I was celebrating my Mass of Thanksgiving the next morning at the cathedral, and the liturgy itself went very smoothly, almost too smoothly, I think, because as I said the Eucharistic prayer for the first time, the host was in my hands, and I was saying the words of Christ, the words of institution. And as I was halfway through that, with the host in my hand, I had to stop. I had to pause for a bit and remind myself that this was real. This was not a practicum course. This was not, a dry run. This was real. That in a couple moments, this piece of bread was going to become the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ in my hands. And that was, my goodness. That was, I'm still processing that. And third, I had my first Mass in my home parish in St. Patrick's, and I guess it's kind of the inverse of what I experienced at the ordination. Whereas I felt that emotional tug as I looked out to see the priest that I will be joining as a brother priest. I was getting quite close to teary-eyed, and I had to remind myself to maintain composure. We just started the mass, and I turned around, and the church was packed with all these people from my childhood. All these people have supported me and prayed for me, and it was just glorious. And in some ways, I imagine this is what heaven would be like. Yes, the Eucharist is a foretaste of heaven in the most true sense, because we receive the body of Christ and we pray with the angels and the saints in this glorious cosmic liturgy. But there is a certain poignance to that whole moment, and it was a very special time. Well, I probably should wrap it up. And get ready for the next thing. I have already heard my first confession, which was very powerful, very humbling. Probably the coolest experience I will never be able to actually talk about in the future in any real detail, other than these vague notes. In the next few days, I'll be traveling to Pittsburgh for the ordination of Deacon Will and several other of my classmates, our classmates. And then when I get back to Spokane, I have only a few short days until I have to start my first priest assignment in Walla Walla. So it is, wow, this whole deacon year is really coming to a close. It is quite incredible. And anyway, my name is Father Rich Wieste, and I'll see you next week. God bless.